tuned into the signal. Neon lights in a digital zone. Charts don't matter, we persist forever. No fear, no doubt, no sell-off mind. Aeons aware, we're ahead of time. From whispers on, chained to a global wave. Community strong, only the bold stay. Every update, every sign. We decode the now, we define the line. Aeons online, signal is live. SPX6900, we don't just survive. News, events, energy strong. Built by the people, forever long. Aeons online, lock it in. Latest moves, where legend begin. No charge, no fear, no end in sight. Persist forever, Aeons ignite. Persist forever. Aeons. This is Aeons Online. Your early stage.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome everybody to Aeons Online, episode 6. I'm your host, Jordan Riz. Got my co-host here, Veryhoodish, and we got special guest, Grillape here. How are you all
What's going on, guys?
Today?
I'm pretty bullish.
Bullish. What about you, Grillape? I hear
Bullish,
you might
bro.
be a little bullish.
I'm super bullish.
How bullish?
I'm honestly so bullish that I'm getting rid of everything I possibly can. And at this point, it's also so bullish that there's a stream. What's the irony that the stream's happening and the market's pumping on our side? That's how bullish I am.
Crazy.
Fud the market. No, keep the prices down.
I know, man. What can you do?
Yeah. Well, I think we all have to start selling arms and legs at this point. Maybe.
Honestly, I mean, it's not a bad idea. You
Nah.
know, like I can work.
You mean
with
so
one
we
hand.
get like a cyberpunk
get
arm
a
later on?
cyborg hand with that, you know.
No, British is like, no way.
No.
Hate it.
Hey, you're the one with the tattoos, man.
Yeah.
Hey, would you get a cyborg tattoo?
Would I? Yeah. Depends.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. I'm pretty fussy with tattoos. I got a few, but I like every one of them. So maybe.
Like a cool cyberpunk Aeon. That would be cool.
I think I want to get
That'd
another
be
one.
pretty cool.
Another SPX tattoo when I
You
go
got
there.
two, right? You got the one back of your neck?
Mm.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna get
So
one
when
set.
you're walking along, somebody sees the back, they're like, what the hell? 6900 is bigger than 500?
Yeah, I've been asked a few times about the one on the back of my neck, which is a good conversation starter. But yeah, I want to get like Aeon 3115 on me because that's the girl I bought. So I want to get that.
Nice.
You'll never be able to sell it.
And I'll never sell it ever. Just will go forever. So
Yeah, that's how I feel with my Aeon too, honestly.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
can
what
offer
if
me
it went to,
100
like-
ETH, I still won't even.
Yeah,
What's like $10 million or something and you need to sell it?
you need it.
Not in the mood for it.
SPX would be so much that
Yeah,
it would just be
exactly.
like a cool part of the experience. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I mean, I'm just not in the mood with it. I have to like, well, that's how I feel with my Aeon. Like, I'm just not in the mood to sell it. Like, whatever price it gets at, like.
I have no I do
You
want
know,
to
I
buy.
realize you've actually made my brain start going, what can I sell to buy more SPX? So now I'm thinking about it. Thanks.
Yeah.
The whole show.
Anything that you haven't used in 3 months or more.
I've got a
Just for
whole
sale.
garage full of junk, like heaps of cool
Yeah.
stuff.
It's anything that hasn't been used 3 months or more. If you have an extra piece of, it's for sale.
Facebook Marketplace might get some listings after this show. That's fun. Should we? I'll chuck some of these news things on so we'll get through them.
Yeah. I'm definitely down. What's on your mind today, guys?
I woke up a little bit crook, so I am coughing. It's annoying, and I got to drive 4.5 hours today because I'm in a wedding as a groomsman on Saturday. So
Oh wow, that's awesome.
yeah, it's cool, but it's also like the worst time to get sort of.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. When you're in the position, it sucks, but everyone else is like really like, whoa, like it's good.
Yeah, man.
I got rid of us. Hang on. I don't want to get rid of us.
Yeah, that's
Bro.
cool.
Man's done it.
Why is that?
Or
not
maybe
doing-
one.
You know what? Here we go. Here we go. This will.
Yeah, I
this will
like
do it.
that.
There we are.
Future. All right, cool.
So coin mun, we're number one trending again. It's like every day pretty much. I don't understand what's happening here with the view. It is not doing what I normally do for the view.
It might have changed it. Maybe they updated it.
Bloody updates.
Explain what coin money is.
Oh, hang on. This might do it. When it moves. Move. There we go. Hey, that's better.
Cool.
Okay.
So this is what do you call them? Like they're like one of those trend checkers. They constantly run their own algorithm to work out what is trending on X. And SPX is number one like 95% of the time. Occasionally it gets dethroned. Obviously, other communities need to make crazy big efforts to be able to get SPX off the number one spot.
Yep.
And you'll see SPX in silver, like number two spot, just for like one day, and then it'll be back to gold the next day because they can't keep it up. No community can beat SPX in terms of trending, all these other stats and algorithm. It just
is that purely X, or is that like other socials, or
I don't know. Each one there's a bunch of these guys, and I don't know what the algorithm is. So they keep it private. Here's another one. Hoodish, do you want to take this one?
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you guys watched Into the Cognosphere yesterday, but they touched on this as well. I basically retweeted this by Chiron here. So Chiron's been going through a bit of a rough patch at the moment, and reached out and is just asking for a little bit of assistance if possible. So if anyone would like to jump on my page or Chiron's page or whoever has retweeted this and have a little bit of a look, you'll get pretty much a stack of information regarding what's sort of needed. It's a lot to go over actually here. I did read it, and it can be hard for me to put into words. I'm probably not the best intellect here to be doing that. So, but I did want to give it a little bit of time. So please have a look at this post. It is important. And if there is something you can do, please reach out to Chiron. I think also Ilya has been helping as well, from memory. So reach out to one of those guys, please. And like I said, it's on my page. So yeah, have a bit of a read, and then you'll get a really good understanding of what's needed.
And then after that, we got this funny post by Ankh. I'm going to put this on. Hopefully, I don't think it'll get us demonetized or anything. But
man, I'll be honest, Aeons, I put this on as a joke, but I feel like a fucking 80s rock star now. Persist. Let the haters say what they'll say.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, man, I love that.
You guys can hear that? Okay?
That was great.
And then this is the last one. So just a quick one. I believe this is Vitalik, and sort of a joke about ETH because ETH rip and believe in something, and they've got the ETH, and I think Ethereum did that, right? The Ethereum Foundation, whatever they did, believe in something, and they had like
they
ETH,
did that. They did that before. Yeah, I love
basically
that.
Taking a little book from SPX, and yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Not too much in the news today, just a little flick through.
Yeah, that the wig stuff, I must say, pretty funny. Like that, what is it? SPX France, classic. That was pretty funny.
Well, it get over 100,000 views, right? It went pretty viral.
That's outrageous. Like that is a lot of views. That's like up there with a hype video, like, wouldn't it be? Hype would get like 100,000 views.
It went pretty viral. I know the community was pretty divided. Like there was some people really didn't like it. Most people think it's funny, but some people take it very seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, you're never going to get 100% of people agree on.
To be honest, it's kind of hard for me to watch, even though I have nothing against it. I just can't really watch the girl.
Cringy, too
dressed
cringy.
Like, yeah, but it's okay. You do what you want. It works,
Someone else put up today. They wanted an even cringier video. And I think Seb said he's going to try and do an even cringier video soon. So
yeah, Seb's mentioned to me some stuff. It should be pretty funny, I reckon.
Yeah,
Cringe Maxing where it's at right now. I guess I see that's what's getting more the most views.
Yeah,
Grillape
myself when I saw Chad yesterday, like with his wig on stream. I thought that was just.
Oh, did he?
Oh, man. Yeah. Go back and have a
Was
look.
that the very start of the show? When was that? Because I saw
Yeah, first like 20 minutes at least.
Oh, no way. Oh, I gotta rewatch it because I watched the second half.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Grillape, I haven't really heard your story. How did you find SPX? Because the first time I saw you, you were doing like the laser eye video. That's the first time I saw you in like SPX community.
Oh man, it's kind of hard to remember what day it was exactly at this point. It's been a while now, but
what brought you in? What was like the catalyst?
What was the catalyst?
Yeah.
There was, I guess I was going through a point in my life. Like I had just finished working with the great apes and stuff like that. And I didn't have a job at the very moment, and I was studying crypto a lot. And because I left around 2022 then, and so basically I started studying for crypto for a year and a half at that point. And I found SPX probably, I would say, on 2024, but towards like the beginning of it, if that makes any sense. So I found some over there, but I didn't have a crazy bag of it. I was just picking projects because I know how meme coins are basically the vessel to kind of step out into an opportunity, right? And I had a few, but I didn't have anything very specific. But I had other projects that were like, I had more moon bags, whatever you want to call it, and SPX just kept on like showing up, just kept popping up back from the bottom of my list all the way to coming to a higher list. If I had my own coin market type thing going on. And one day, like, it just flipped everything. It just happened one day, just boom, 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 just kept going on. Like, I should have just put everything into this. And, like, I don't know. And then at that point, it just became so cool. Like, it just been, and then I got into crypto Twitter because, I wasn't really, if you look at my account, I've been in crypto Twitter since 2012, I think, or whatever, or around that time. But I wasn't really active on crypto Twitter, like not really that active. But something wanted me to be more active because of SPX. And that's when I connected with Jeffrey Banks. And later on, next thing you know, I ended up knowing his brother-in-law, which is a completely different story. But the Cognisphere connected us over there. And yeah, and I've been here since, and I just don't want to leave. It's a good addictive thing. It's not even a bad thing to me. It feels great. I feel like I'm like connecting to my soul spiritually in a different level every time I'm showing up, and I'm finding myself in a different way. So yeah, that's my story.
That's awesome, man. That's cool. So so you think you got into Twitter like last year, like 2025 or
2024 is when I got back into Twitter, really.
2024, you say?
Yeah. I haven't really been active. I guess there will be some posts here and there and stuff, like if you go through my stuff, but I haven't been active. Like you will see, like I haven't really been before SPX. I haven't really been as active.
Before SPX, I was not that big into it. A little bit, but not like SPX really made me pay a lot of attention. It
made me want to show up. Like,
exactly.
Something that gives you purpose, bro. Like that's something that's endless in value. It's a mission. It's a whole mission, and every single day it just gets better. And it's like a story that's being built in real time.
It feels like we're in some sort of movie, right?
Yeah. It is. It does feel like a movie. It's like your own reality, and we're creating it. And I don't know. It's just such a cool thing. It's a whole ecosystem. Well, like the outside world may not understand it because they're not coming in our realms of communication and doing what we're doing. But like we're literally creating a whole ecosystem, a whole city of people with specialties and skills and creating opportunities for other people that can fit into this or do believe in this. And it's super cool. There's nothing cooler in the internet right now than this, like with the people that you talk to.
Agree. It's like when you open X, but you're not opening X because X has got like multiple hundreds of thousands, millions of different like things, but it's like you're not opening that anymore. You're just opening the Cognisphere app. That's what it is to me. You're opening the Cognisphere app. You have a structure of things you do. Well, I know first thing I do is DCA and then post it. whether it be like tag at someone or something someone's doing now. But yeah, it's cool. It's like plugged in. You're plugged into a community like touch of an app. Pretty special.
It is.
Yeah,
It's funny
yeah.
because I was with my friend the other day and he was saying how his X algorithm is terrible. And I said, why don't you check mine? And we just went through and like SPX post, SPX post, SPX post ad, SPX post, SPX post, SPX post, and they're all like bullish and DCAing and like he's like,
Yeah.
oh man, I got to fix my algorithm. He's like, he's gonna buy some SPX. He's gonna buy $1,000.
Yeah, of course.
Not
Yeah,
sure
once
done
when
it
you
yet.
experience it, it's just you can't change. Like it's the biggest. It's bullish. That's all I can say. Like it's always bullish to me.
It feels
Yeah.
like a lot of optimists and bullish people, like a lot of
Euphoric energy at all times. Even
yeah.
with the most stressful opportunities, like right now, it's opportunities for us because we believe in this. But I mean, even saw someone like I would say, even if I was new to this, but I still have. I'm getting onto that. I still feel some type of euphoria whenever I look at this or post on the internet. You know, it's always positive compared to a lot of people on Twitter as of now.
For sure. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to me.
It's like the law of attraction, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You know, it does fit that kind of theory.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even really a theory anymore. Like it's, quantum physics have done so many tests on now, and we literally affect everything we look at, like our observations, and like positive are drawn to positive, negative to negative. It's it's really exciting because we know where this is going, right? I've been into Bitcoin for such a long time, and I've seen it evolve, and I've seen it sort of downfall the last few years from like what it was, and
Yeah,
so
I've noticed it too, and it's different. And
yeah,
if you understand what real Bitcoin was, you're probably looking at SPX2 right now behind the scenes. Because I
yeah,
know a guy
SPX is like
actually.
early Bitcoin.
Yeah, I know a guy that was in Bitcoin early before 1,000, like cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like your story. And he may not have shit. Look, he has a few. Honestly, you're a multimillionaire when you have at least a few Bitcoin. You know, so
Yeah,
he does have a few, and he's never sold. That's why he has a few. You
Yeah.
know, and he had the opportunity to buy a few.
I
And
wish I
now
never sold my Bitcoin.
huh?
I said I
What
wish
was
I never
that?
sold my Bitcoin because
It's all right, you know, and
I had a
I
few.
mean, he uses it as collateral now. You know, like he can actually make money from it, and basically that's what he's doing. Um, but yeah, he's contacted me a few times too, and he's like the SPX keeps rubbing off on me. Like I do. It does intrigue me as the project something that makes sense. Decentralized is where it's at because this is kind of very decentralized if you think about it.
Yeah.
It
It's
really is.
potentially more decentralized, yeah, because
Yeah,
even Bitcoin's pretty decentralized, but Bitcoin also does have a lot. There's only a handful of really large miners that mine it,
yeah,
so they
and also
control a
like
lot of it.
the cypherpunk energy is also another reason why.
Yes, yeah,
Anti trad fight type of thing. You know, it's Bitcoin wasn't really supposed to be for a trad fight.
yep, exactly.
It
They
fits
took it
their
over.
standards now.
I think I
It
think
fits their standards.
somewhere they understood that they need to take it over so they can squash the movement, right? And they've pretty much done that with Bitcoin. It,
Yeah. It's a big boys game now. And I mean, the conversation could be endless on that. They're you know the way I believe in it is now since they're interested in it, they're just trying to get their specific floor and make it very difficult for other people to understand it at that point. If that makes any sense.
yeah, for Bitcoin,
So
yeah.
yeah, so the only thing you can do is find something that runs along with it that they're not paying attention to, and
Yeah,
that's where
well,
SPX comes in.
I think
Even
at some
better,
point,
honestly.
if we keep getting our diamond hands going, because right now it's above 80%, right? If the
Right.
diamond hands goes to 90% and maybe say 5% sell, right? But the other 85% are true diamond handing this to like trillions. It's gonna have this crazy reflexive thing where it just goes crazy high.
Yeah. I
And it
mean,
can break out from all markets. That's the thing. When SPX starts really taking off, it'll be decoupled from every market in the world. And that's the part that most people don't understand. It is possible. I've seen it happen before. I've seen communities hold so strong that they actually push against Bitcoin, they push against the rest of the market. I've seen red days where one of the tokens I was in before, actually did have a lot of diamond hands at one point. It actually went like 100% up, 200% up in one day. Everything else is red. And you're like, what the heck is that? Right? That's when you have true diamond hands. So I think SPX will get there eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, people
Yeah,
aren't
it's
selling.
just
It's good.
absolutely. It's a matter of time, bro. And honestly, that's why I like these positions, like these opportunities, because like you get so many tokens, and if you're a convicted person, like if you really hold this, it gets better and better for you to have more supply, which is great. But
Yeah.
I also think that I mean even the people who have sold it, let's say, they usually come back because this what made them money in the first place, and they protected that much as well, So, and I mean, even like it's the concept of like we know what we hold, we protect it, That's what I like about this community. There's endless times where someone has told they actually come back, they always come back.
Shout out to everybody who's watching. We've got a number of messages in here from DCAeon and No Name. And I'm not sure if the chat here shows me all of X and YouTube, but yeah, it's awesome to see some comments there. But yeah, what you're saying about it, it's so true, man. Like it's just it's a different game that
Different.
SPX is playing.
It's different. Like everyone just cares about it. Anyone that's held it has cared about it. Like that's the most unique thing like you ever experience in crypto Twitter today.
100%.
What have you boys seen this week in the Cognosphere that you've liked, and what have you seen this week in the Cognosphere that you've disliked?
So I guess the whole blue thing keeps popping up on our feeds. I don't know if you guys saw that already too. Like it's just I don't like that type of stuff, like arguments and fighting, but it does give me bullish signals.
Did you say
Because
like arguments in the Cognosphere?
Yeah,
yeah, I agree. I think there's too much drama with some of these people in the Cognosphere.
and it's normal. It's normal, but it's very rare that you see that here. That's even then. It's just not. I don't like to see these things. I just like people mind their business.
Hoodish and I have chatted about this. I think sometimes it is worth muting and moving on because Cognosphere is huge and no one's.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't affect my soul in a
agree.
toxic way, I don't move. I don't just block it, but I still try to understand every sound of different kind of perspective. I may not like it, but I'm still there, looking, understanding.
Yeah, I actually very rarely do mute or block people. Very rarely. So they have to be full on properly fudding.
Yeah. You have to be either a scammer or you're fighting to a very negative route, and you're farming us basically.
Exactly. Yeah, and watch out before you follow any Aeon that has they have the magnet and the chart. Really check their profile. It just takes like 30 seconds. Go through and just check, because I find so many of them are just they've done one day of posting about SPX, and all other days they're posting about all different communities, and they're fake. They're just farming to get more followers and likes on their posts, and they're gonna dump and they're gonna try and push some other token the next day onto our community, which is just annoying.
Yeah.
So,
well, if that's the negative stuff, what did you like? Have you seen anything you liked this week? Because there's been a lot of cool shit.
I like everything.
I mean, the whole Lumi introduction is very cool to me. I fucking love Lumi, and I see the effort that the Aeons hype and Chang both and Aeon, everyone in the whole circle. They're all working hard to
watch it on Twitch?
Create something. What was that?
Did you watch it on Twitch?
Yeah, I was on Twitch. I was losing connection here and there, but I was there. Like I was watching it, and I've seen it all happen. So like it's super awesome.
Yeah.
And I've just really been enjoying how much all the SPX guys are just putting out in terms of content. There's just so much content now. I'm seeing like, we've got podcasts like 3 to 4 days a week now. It's insane. Like no one can keep up with all the content.
Yeah, there's a lot of content. Jordan, did you see Lumi? Did you watch it?
Only briefly, and I chatted to Hype about her. but I didn't watch the whole video. I was so I've been really busy making music, making
The game was
ads,
pretty
music,
cool.
making merch.
I watched the game. I don't know if you guys watched the game. They're playing a game the entire time. I was watching that part. It was super
For
sick.
a little bit of the game. Yeah.
Yeah, like she can actually respond on the game. Like she'll make decisive decisions on
That's cool.
telling her. Yeah, it's very smart. I wouldn't say she's the smartest because she has to have personality, right? And that's the fun part because everyone can really make smart AI, but it takes a true genius to get creative with it, and that's what they did with Lumi.
Yeah, Lumi's very cheeky. It's pretty
Yeah, Hype was saying that they have to shut her down all the time when they put her in Telegram because she just goes off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still learning, that's how AI is.
Yeah, that's funny. Speaking of AI, I got the techno music coming out this weekend. I've launched the techno version of Aeon Power. So you have the cyberpunk, the rap, the jazz, and now techno. All the same lyrics, all four of them same lyrics, completely different sounding music because you obviously using really, really the best quality AI music generators. And I've just spent so much time going through all the prompts and going through the songs over and over and over till I get the ones that I like and the right sound. So like my life has just been music for like the last 2 months, making all this music. So I mean, I'm loving it, but it is also a lot. So I might have a break.
Yeah.
This will be the last album I'm putting out probably for a few weeks, I think. And then I'll go crazy over some other things, I'm sure. I also made t-shirts and hoodies for both Amsterdam event and also the US South Carolina event. So I'm not sure if you guys saw that.
I did see. That's actually really smart that you did that because people will definitely scoop them up before they go. And then
so far, no one's bought any. I'm like, come on, guys, get in ahead.
I reckon they
Miami
will.
did really well, right? When you come to your
So
sales.
last year with the Art Basel event, definitely sales went crazy like 2 weeks before it. So I guess everyone's sort of like, it's like an exam. They all cram at the last minute.
Yeah.
So I assume that's going to happen with this as well. But it'll be good, guys. If you're going to Amsterdam, grab a t-shirt or hoodie, get it in early. Make sure you've got it, and you can wash it ahead of time and make sure it's all ready to go. And same thing for South Carolina. But yeah, their designs look pretty sick. One of the designs I found online, so it's not actually mine, and then I made the South Carolina one.
I think Mike made the design, no?
For Amsterdam, I'm not sure who made that one. Was it Mike? Might have been. I modified it a little bit, so it has like May 2026 for the Amsterdam one, and then the South Carolina one, I made that one, and that one also has like June 2026. But both dates on both of them are hard to see, like from a distance. So you get closer, and it has like the month and day on it. And I feel like that's
nice.
It's the month and year on it. So I think that's really cool. So you have something to remember the actual year by.
Yeah.
The event.
Grill, are you going? Are you going to either of them?
Yeah, I plan to. I'm planning to. I just haven't bought my tickets or anything. I was looking at some tickets yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, my boss already knows that I'm intending to go, so he already.
South Carolina or Amsterdam as well.
I'm trying to make finances for both. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm squeezing everything that I can figure out. But yeah, I plan to.
You may not need to squeeze him if SPX keeps flying.
Yeah. The thing is, you would try to diamond as much as you can until making more cash.
Of course,
as well. That's the game. That's my game.
That's the game. The accumulation game.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, I always find a reason not to sell my crypto. It's just, it's better off there.
Well, yeah, like just spend fiat and keep crypto long term. Well, I won't say crypto. I'm going to say SPX or Bitcoin. I'm not going to say crypto.
Yeah. So no, personally, like I do use Ethereum for transactions.
Yep.
That's personally what I use Ethereum for. But I hold my SPX. That's literally what I love to do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to trade SPX like Bitcoin. Only, I want to accumulate more than I've ever had, which hopefully I'll get in a few weeks. And I don't know how fast the market will recover, but it's pretty crazy. Like the last 2 days, we've had like 5%, 10% up each day. It recovers quickly, and
yeah,
it's good. It's not good if you're trying to get it cheap though.
But if anyone's like losing hope, then like the point of that is it does reverse just as quick as it goes bad, it goes good.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, anybody who's watching and hasn't been punched in the guts enough yet, and you're not used to it, like I've been in this game for so many years now that I just don't even feel the red days.
Yeah,
red days to me are just buying days. Like they're the best.
Agree.
Yeah, it's pretty
saw
simple.
my
When you have
portfolio-
something that has a metrics like this, it's fairly the game's simple. There's no
For sure.
uncertainty.
100%.
You know,
100%. You know, in
you don't have to watch
2020,
charts for this.
I
You
think
just know.
It was late 2022. I think it was late 2022. I'm not sure the dates, but basically, in the last cycle time period, I'm pretty sure it was late 2022. I saw my portfolio go from maybe it was late 2021 because we had that big dip in the middle of the year. I saw my portfolio go after that dip. It went all the way down to like $120,000 at the low, and then like 3 weeks later, it was at $1.2 million. So I saw a run up from 120,000 to 1.2 million in 3 weeks. Right, that was insane for me. I made $1 million in like 3 weeks, but I didn't sell any of that. Of course, you know, I was still pretty new to properly holding and being all in on crypto, and so I made mistakes last cycle of just not selling. And I feel like SPX is sort of like Bitcoin. You don't really need to sell, but at some point it might be good to shave off a little bit, like 5 or 10%. Here and there might be worth taking just so you have some cash, especially if the price drops again, you can buy more.
Right. I mean, it's kind of like you kind of want to. So once when it does do really well, I mean, there's even like 5-10% of that can help you kind of not work to focus more on it. You know?
Yes. Yeah. I feel like
that's what a lot of people do. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you can
I'm
pay
pretty much a
yourself.
full-time Aeon, so I would love to be able to just do this all the time, 24/7 for like the next 10 years. I feel there's a lot of Aeons like that too. And I'm working on other businesses too, and I'm also helping a friend bring his business up. And if I can get that going really, really well, he's going to pay me lots of money. So then I'll have more money to buy SPX, and I won't need to sell any SPX. And that's my goal is to never sell. But I haven't been able to not sell yet. I've had to sell a little bit. And I always try to be transparent. But I hate selling SPX. It's the worst. It's the worst thing ever.
It feels horrible.
It's like coming off an arm.
Yeah, so for me, the only time I had to sell was when I was trying to get rid of my core because it wasn't letting me transfer. I was like, "What the fuck? I have to actually sell this now." Like that really hurt my feelings.
Ah, yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's not. I bought it back. But that's how hard.
That's the thing, right? I want to buy back double what I ever had. That's that's quite possible if the price stays here. Otherwise, I might just end up getting roughly what I had back, which I'll be okay with.
I'm glad you brought it up though, because there's more than one way to invest in SPX as well. Like buying a T-shirt or making a chain, whatever you want to do. It's all advertising for the coin. So sometimes you have to spend money to make money. And essentially, we all have our own individual, advertising budget, if you want to call it that. I'm thinking about getting a couple of T-shirts made myself here to wear around. And they'll just be like unique just to me. Now I'm not looking to sell them, but it'll be cool because again, it's just free advertising for the coin. Anytime you invest your time into this, you're investing something. Like doesn't have to be buying money. Yeah, like spending money. And energy is more important than anything.
Well, money is a transfer of energy. It's just we forget that because we think of paper all the time.
Well, it's a currency, which is the current of life. And
exactly, the more energy you put towards something, the more value it builds. Whether you want to compare it to time energy or a matter of like physical energy or whatever you want to call it, But obviously, time is the strongest value because you can't get that back. That's why it's so important where you put your energy and what's your time.
100%. There's like many ways to invest into this. So whether you want to buy an Aeon, if you've been thinking about like buying an Aeon recently. Maybe there is no better time than now. Maybe have a look.
What's the price now? What's the floor? Do you know the floor?
0.3,
0.31, like something like this. But I'm constantly scanning to try and scoop up another one. It's cool, and as soon as one comes along that I like, I'll scoop it up. Yeah,
he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. But how many SPX can you scoop for that? That's always the question.
Don't know. I don't think
Well,
about it like that. It's just buying into the culture. It's like culture is everything. Like that's why, yeah. It's cool when you see someone wearing one. Yeah, I know you're going to get one, Jordan. Anyway,
I
'cause you're
will. I will.
yeah, you need to get one, dude.
But, yeah,
One
you'll
day.
know. Yeah, you'll know when you got one, and then you see other people
You'll
having
feel
them.
it.
It's
Yeah, you
it's
feel
cool.
the energy.
Yeah,
bro.
it's just cool. It's a cool little thing. It's like opening a pack of Pokemon cards and getting Charizard, and then everyone else has only got Snorlax. But you got
Except
Charizard.
that there's
I'm
no more
very
charges that can be
specific.
printed. Because
Yeah, I'm very specific on the girl, so it has to be a girl I like.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to find a girl you like, but you find a connection. Like mine is the most simplest one, but it likes me. I like it because it's purity, and imagine the cute girls like pure, speaking to animals. That's my story.
Yeah, that's
I love
cool.
it. Yeah, tell us more about your story, man. How did you get into the animals? I love animals, so
Honestly, bro, like I used to be a project manager before this, and it just got really annoying. But also
like in an
before,
office, like 9 to 5 in an office type thing. Like
yeah,
what
but it was
the
just me in the office. It was during COVID time, and before COVID time, I mean, right before COVID when it got intense, like 2019, 2018, 2016, before like that range, I was still working with kids, teaching them in elementary school. The kids are retained back, so and I studied psychology, like not psychology specific, but like recreation and sports management. So I focus on recreation therapy, animal therapies, and I help autistic kids in that process. So that skill helped me when I was with the great ape. That's what kind of got me to evolve with great apes. But I didn't really look for great apes. They came to me. What happened was during COVID when was a PM, I was getting bored and I wanted to volunteer working with animals. And I got a chance to work with exotics because one of my friends girlfriend at the time. She was working with exotic animals, and she got me in as a volunteer. And I wasn't looking to work with them hands on or anything. I was just looking to pick up poop. Honestly, that's it, because I know the work needs to be done. And then I didn't even know there's a chimp that was even in the facility until I got there. And the chimp wasn't even allowed to be worked with, only with his main caretaker, because they after the age of 3, they are considered dangerous to work with. It's a very dangerous game.
because they're strong,
But
right? They're super strong.
yeah, they're 5 times stronger than your average bodybuilder, and they're very honestly they're pain resilient. If that makes any sense. So it's an interesting species. So it's not easy to work with them. They have to kind of choose you, and even then, it's a hierarchy. So the caretaker actually, I guess, noticed the interest that Great Ape had, but also the way I was not paying attention to it, because other people were like, "Oh my God, it's a chimp! I love it." Whatever. I was just minding my business, doing work, working on the things and stuff like that, like doing the dishes or doing some work. And even if he tried calling me, I just kind of just ignored him, just minding my business. Even though I fucking loved him, I think it was great. It was super cool. But it's just a thing of respect, understanding how you're supposed to really work with the animals. You're not supposed to just eagerly go to, especially a great ape. Like what I didn't know then, well, what I was doing there was basically showing him that I'm an alpha, because I'm not giving him attention. I'm using tools. I'm working, and the other ones, while they're giving him attention, although it's super cool, it's just he's going up the ladder of the hierarchy. Like, yeah, these guys are below me now. So those guys don't even have a chance to the eyes of the caretaker at this point, you know. And me not knowing this, I'm just minding my business. Really, how you should be in life, right? It's building more respect in this relationship with this great ape that I'm not even supposed to be with. So it eventually it gets to a point where that chimp runs away so many times, and he's looking for me, you know, and
cute.
he's loose, and he's going to me to go for protection, right? And even then, I'm just ignoring him, like I'm just like, whatever, he's on my shoulder, like, because I'm not supposed to work with you. I know the rules. And so that's when the caretaker like talked to the owner, just like, yo, this kid, he should be working with the ape. Like I can teach him. I'm willing to teach him. So and then that point, bro, it's everything. At first, it was hard. Like once when the leash comes to your hand, bro, it's a complete different ball game. Like because he knows, like there's a leash, there's an alpha battle. I'm not the main caretaker, but because the main caretaker respected me to an extent, and let's say he's not paying attention, the ape could test me. Like you just have to read these things. So I can't do much besides be more assertive, but because the caretaker will notice that and then be on my side, that will make the chip understand, okay, yeah, I can't do that. It's not gonna work. And eventually now I step in the hierarchy where I'm the caretaker, and eventually now the trust builds up and all that stuff. It's like, all right, that's what built that bond. Like it didn't just happen overnight. It was 2 years of like consistency every single day, even when I was tired. I just had to show up. But yeah, that's
You're
how
an
it
Aeon already. You're an Aeon before you're an Aeon.
Yeah. And he taught me that. He literally taught me how to be an Aeon. And after I finished working with him is when I found SPX. SPX was born in 2023. I stopped working with him towards the end of 2022.
Yep.
Interesting.
So it's interesting.
Have there ever been a time that you have felt like super scared working with these animals? Like a little bit of fear?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, the chimp was the most one that would terrify me the most.
What's that?
When I first started working with him, the chimp would be the first one that would kind of scare me the most, right?
Yep.
But that's when I first worked with him. But the thing is, like, if you can read that, what I understood was, if he sees me as an alpha, right? Like, if he sees, that means he's looking up to me.
Yeah.
So why should I be afraid of him, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me, it's kind of dusty here. But
bless you.
Thank you. But so even if he scared me, I have to understand that he looks up to me. So that was my only card. That was the only card where I have to, like, regardless of what happens, no matter how strong he is, I have to kind of seem like it's no big deal. Even though he fucking could, one day he kind of pulled my hand and it hurts like really bad, Yeah. And I literally was bruised because that's how strong they can be, right? But even then, I have to be like, it's no big deal. And that's how that relationship kind of gets stronger as the alpha, because he doesn't get phased. Everyone else does, So it's just that kind of thing. But like, not only apes. I mean, I worked with cats too. Not the most. I'm learning more about cats now because I was more focused on apes then. But
big cats.
Big cats. Like, yeah, I worked with them. I did some veterinary work with big cats, like literally full big cat, jaguar, all this stuff. Like I've raised them, done veterinary work with them.
Yeah, right.
I used to bring them to my house, a lion and a jaguar, little cubs, and bottle feed them.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. I've done it all. But I never really got attached to every single one besides the jaguar because he ended up keeping them. Sometimes the cubs, we basically rehabilitate them, until they find a forever property type of thing. So that's how we usually done it. But I try not to get attached to the cats because of that reason, I've only get attached. I try to build relationships with the animals that I knew that would still be around me, because it's important to know how they feel. Like, if that makes any sense. You can't just get attached to everything because you have to let it go.
Yeah.
So yeah. There was a recent cat that she just got amputated her arm because she got injured by another big cat. I raised that cat, so that was pretty stressful. But she's back home now. She's just having arm.
Yeah, right. So what happens to a cat with no arm? Like, what do they do?
She's gonna live with them, with the facility, but not at the private zoo or whatever, not at the zoo or whatever, because it's better to be with the people that raised her, the owners. So that's what they're doing.
Okay.
But yeah, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. But it was interesting to experience. I was, it was the cat I raised. Like, I was part of that cat's life, so that's different.
Yeah. What does a normal day look like for you with this role? Or is this like a sort of a smaller role that you're talking about now? And is there more
it's
of
smaller now. Now a regular day would be basically, I mean, tomorrow I work two 24-hour shifts starting tomorrow. So it's gonna be 48 hours constant calls of services, like whether it's dogs, whether it's cats, whether it's something random out of nowhere, mostly dogs and cats, and just transporting them. Sometimes I even have to go to Orlando, or one time I went to Texas driving there to transport an animal. So.
Oh, because you've been driving a lot lately, right?
Yeah. I've driven over at least 1,600 miles.
Have you while driving, do you listen to music normally, or what do you do?
I try to look for whenever. That's why, like, I always try to get on X and find a space call to find someone online. Because music still gets me sleepy.
Because keeps
talk or just be part of the conversation. Like, build some euphoria to keep going. because at some point coffee does get me tired still.
Yeah.
But I can have a conversation with an Aeon for a little bit longer.
So, are you doing 24 hours in a row?
Yeah. I mean,
then
yeah. It's
then you have a sleep, and then you do 24 again.
well, there is periods of gap you can sleep. They're naps.
Okay.
You know, it's not an hourly gig. It's like you're on call, so anything can happen. But usually it's very busy. They're all for 12 hours consistently.
Gotcha.
And then you have some rest.
That's crazy. Sounds like a lot
It's
of
the
driving.
funny job, man.
Yeah, I like to be part of a mission, bro. It's just
Yeah.
it's my thing. It's the Aeon side of me.
Do you have Spotify?
I do have Spotify.
Yeah, you got to check out my music if you haven't already, man. It's good to listen to.
Yeah, no, I have listened to it. Yeah. It's funny because I think No Name actually was hearing your music when he first got into SPX.
Yeah, so he said the other day he drove like 250 miles in a row just listening to like. Well, I've got like 4 albums now, so it's about 4 hours of listening, and another one's dropping on the weekend, so it's almost 5 hours worth of music in a row. So you can listen 5 hours without having a repeating song. So that's a fair amount of time. Of course, that's if you like all the genres, because I am doing different types of genres. So if you don't like jazz or whatever, then you
jazz is really underrated, bro. Like
I love
really
jazz. I love jazz.
Yeah, jazz
but
is pretty
that
cool.
said, I've been listening to all my music, and the rap one is still my favorite now. What are you, Hoodish? What's your preferred?
I've only listened to a bit of the rap one. I've still got like 4 or so songs to go, and the first one you made. That's what I've listened to so far.
You like the cyberpunk one, right? That's cyberpunk.
Yeah, man. The first one's good. The No Lou track is good. I know Saucy likes that one as well. Yeah. Other than that, I'm pretty much listening to Tool, man.
Yeah, you ever listen to the jazz much?
Nah, not really. Unless it's
not
like
jazz man. Not jazz man.
No, not that I'm not. I've seen live jazz.
What about techno? Because techno is next on this weekend.
Depends.
Not much. It's
depends, mate. I'm a heavy metal alternate.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do one more album, and an album will have to be either heavy metal or rock. That's the three I'm trying to choose between.
Yeah, I'd give that more of a go. Like, it's not that I have anything against jazz. I like all types of music pretty much except pop. But
I try to do pop. And my ears are bleeding, and I
don't like it. Also, a lot of pop mainstream artists are just like degenerates anyway, and I don't really.
Yeah, they are, man. It's like the word. It's the word. Yeah. The lyrics are so bad in some of that music, and young kids are listening to what's going in their heads. This is for me, music's a big deal because we listen to it and it goes into our heads, right?
Yeah.
And so if you listen to crap, you're gonna end up with crap in your head.
I agree with you.
It's pretty, same as like people watching news all the time, watching all this negative stuff. They're gonna end up with a lot of negative in reality. So.
You are what you absorb. That's
exactly.
So if you're gonna sit and read every headline about Trump, you're gonna hate Trump, aren't you? But if you're gonna sit and ignore some of the stuff and just see what's happening in the world, maybe you just don't care too much about that subject or whatever it is, right? You are what you absorb. If you haven't listened to a track that's new, listen to I think it's called Coalescence by Andy, from the Cognosphere. Very good song. I've been thrashing that. That, Jordan, you'll like, I reckon.
Okay, cool.
It's techno.
The guitar?
No. It's on Andy's page.
All right, I'll check it out. I will check it out.
Cognosphere Agent. Very, very good song. I probably listened to it 20 times. I'm not kidding. Like a lot of times. Showing my partner the song last night. So yeah, it's
music is powerful, right? Music can move people, and it repeats in your head. And so if you listen to all the SPX music I've made, it literally will program you not to ever sell and to always DCA and just to relax and just chill. And that's pretty much the Cognosphere vibe, right? Is just to persist forever. Keep dollar cost averaging. Don't get too excited. Don't get too worried. And I feel like that's the way to persist forever. It's gonna really help. So anyone who's listening, go check it out on Spotify. You can find it on my bio page, whatever. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And so, Grillape, tell us what's your plans for like the future? Do you plan to sort of? I know, like, for instance, Unk has an idea of making like a ranch for SPX6900. Do you plan to like contribute to something like that, or have some sort of big SPX plan in the future?
So, anything that I do a contribution for wildlife, the first thing I'm focused on is where the chimp that's staying at right now. It's called the Save the Chimps. Because what they do is it's a not it's they get donations. That's how they survive, and they have over like 400 chimpanzees in one facility, right? And they have to take care of them, and things break down. So I've seen it happen. But what the good thing is, there's donors. So there's some donors that are willing to kind of match your donations as well, and that's really cool. And if I can contribute something to an island, because I think there's 13 different islands, like yeah, and just kind of like term it for SPX, where just donated by the community or from my end, basically. That would be very nice for me personally.
Wow. What if
That's
we have a giant ranch and we make a center for rejuvenating some chimps and we bring a whole bunch over? Is that possible?
yeah, it's possible. So the way I look at wildlife, I kind of focus on the more conservation side of it, like not in the sense of where I'm trying to have them, but there has to be a reason why they're here.
Yep.
Rather than I rather just if I rather had the choice, I'd rather just like have the money to preserve a land that belongs to them already and say you don't
Yeah,
fucking touch this
that
area.
makes sense. Their natural habitat. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the other reasons. Otherwise, I'd rather just contribute to another place that's already doing it than rather than compete with them or whatever reason.
I get you.
Like
Yeah.
that's just how I see it.
So is there already plenty of land for them? Is there like already places that a lot of them live naturally?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, like the habitats are dropping a lot for a lot of
Do
these
they
species.
get hunted and stuff? Like was it just like
They do use them for the hunting as well sometimes. We also, we like it's unfortunate, but humans are just very brutal. That's the truth. So if I can somehow have some type of capital, great. I would rather do that route where I just protect them, even though I fucking would love to have these animals. But also I have the experience to work with them by helping other people anyways. So I'd rather keep it that way.
cool? No, I love this idea. I'm sure a lot of the comments here want to get behind helping animals.
Yeah, it's I have a weird, interesting perspective towards it. I think longevity wise, what's more important, and what's more important is setting an example on how to protect them the right way.
Yep. Well, for instance, I'm vegan as well because I don't like killing and eating animals. I know Hoodish was vegan and he's semi on the fence at the moment. And,
I used to be
yeah,
vegan. Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say, are you vegan or you?
No,
you're,
I like meat.
but
I
that's
do.
also
Even
going
though I
against what
like
you're talking
animals, I
about
do like
now.
meat.
Isn't that
Yeah.
going exactly against what you're talking about though? So that's why.
No, because the thing is, I'm talking about wildlife in general. Like, there's no reason that you have to be here, But there's ecosystems. There's a reason why certain foods are like meant for humans to eat and stuff like that. So I have nothing against. And there's a reason why dogs should be with dogs and humans should be taking care of dogs. There's a reason why we have cats. There's not everyone should have an exotic animal because it's an exotic animal. Like there's a reason why they belong
Aren't
in
all
the.
animals equal? Aren't all animals like sacred?
Yeah, of course, but at the same time, like there's a reason why certain animals are brought into this earth for as well. Like you shouldn't just absorb an excessive amount of them. I'm not saying I eat meat 24. I don't eat red meat every single day, but there's a balance, And I'm not gonna go use chimpanzee meat because I'm curious on how that meat tastes now because I eat meat now. There's people that do that too.
So you said you went vegan for a while?
I was vegan for about like 7 to 8 months.
Yeah. And how do you find the lifestyle? Like, were you thriving?
I just
on it,
wasn't
or?
gaining enough mass, and I didn't like
Okay.
that.
So
That's
it's
about
about
it. And yeah, that's about it. But other than that, yeah, it's a clean lifestyle. It's really good for you. You just need to focus on your vitamins. It's very important to focus on your vitamins if you're doing that, because you're not gonna get it from the meats. So that's another thing.
there's very little vitamins in meats. Just letting you know.
Like red meat, yeah.
Very
Do
little.
you, Jordan? Do you sub B12? Do you
No.
have B12?
Yeah.
I've no B12. I've no supplements at all. All I have is tons of fresh fruits and vegetables. I grow tons in the garden, so it's like very, very fresh, very live. Yeah, I have the only cook. I'm mostly raw now. I only have like cooked beans and cooked beetroot. That's pretty much it. Oh, maple syrup is cooked when they process it.
Yeah. Okay.
So other than that, I'm like basically raw vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
occasionally, like the other day, I had a business meeting, so we're out at like a Thai food restaurant, so I had to have like a little red curry, but I very rarely eat anything cooked. That was the first cooked meal for this whole year. So,
Wow. Yeah, that's
That's
rooster.
awesome.
yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's good. Well, yeah, I just was at the park the other day with the kids, and I love doing pull-ups on like the bars there, and yeah, I can do quite a few pull-ups, and I don't train that much, so I don't feel like I've got at all weaker because I used to eat a lot of meat when I was younger, and I did
Yeah.
a lot of training, and I could do about 120 push-ups in a row, and
Yeah.
I feel like if I trained enough, I could do that again right now, even though I'm like 15 years older and been vegan for about over 10 years. I think it's probably close to 12 years or something now vegan.
Yeah, it does. It is rejuvenating when you do stop cut meat from your life. It does.
Yeah, well, it just, if you look at the studies, just vegans live longer, like 10 years longer. It's a lot longer. If you want to live longer, just go vegan. It's pretty simple. There are junk food vegans that just eat rubbish. Anybody can eat any rubbish in any diet. We'll be clear like that. There are, pretty healthy meat eaters of pretty healthy people that have fish, and there's pretty healthy people that are vegan. Then there's also the opposite end where you can eat bread and pasta all the time if you're vegan. And
Yeah, that's true.
That's not going to be healthy if you eat that 24/7.
That's true.
So,
Do you think there's a lot of vegans in SPX? Do you reckon?
there's a heap. Yeah.
Oh, there
there's a
is.
heap.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it
there
makes
should be.
sense because the cognitive is all about love and compassion. And I feel like to be really loving, it's good to show it, display it. And you're talking about the chimps, but I talk about with everything, all animals. Like I respect all animals. I
Yeah.
very, very rarely will kill any insect even. There have to be like a dangerous spider in the house.
Yeah.
And even though I try and get rid of it without hurting it, but if like the kids are nearby and it's looking pretty like we're in Australia here, Hoodish knows we got a lot of crazy spiders, but like we have a giant huntsman and they're non venomous, so we just leave him. We've got a giant huntsman that lives on the roof. He's always hiding around.
You guys have nice monitors too.
Huh? Yeah.
Monitors like lizards.
The lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of blue tongues near me. I love blue tongues. I used to
Nice.
keep one as a pet.
I had one at the back
Well, the
last week.
skinks, no? Blue tongue skinks.
Pardon?
The skinks?
Oh no, blue tongue's bigger. Blue tongue's like
okay.
They're quite big.
that size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're like this tall, like they're small, but they've got really
I know
hard
what you're talking
bite,
about.
really hard
Yeah.
bite, but there's got no venom or anything, no teeth.
But when you see one, you
Yeah.
think it's a snake initially.
No, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I worked
Yeah, it
with
looks like a small snake, but with legs.
them. Yeah. I've worked them. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
blue
think they're
tongues
called
they're
skinks.
super cute. They're super beautiful little things.
Yeah, we call them
Um,
blue tongue skinks here.
they
But yeah, I worked with those too.
Small? Are they the same
Huh?
sort of size? Are they
Yeah,
small?
like this big,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
this
that's
big,
it.
little arms, but like a mouth, tongue, blue tongue.
Yeah, they look like snake. They got
Yeah,
legs.
they're like snakes, long
Yeah.
bodies.
A spider
tail.
here though, like if there's a redback spider out the back, I'm killing it every day.
Redbacks,
I'm-
redbacks are one of the worst. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
one of the worst. But that said, I had one in my garage, and it would just hang out. Redbacks don't move a lot, and I found a lot of the blackbacks. The blackbacks are the males. They don't actually have any venom, so blackbacks aren't dangerous. It's only the ones with the like little red bit on them. That's the
Yeah.
females. They're a bit bigger as well. But I
They're
noticed
so
they don't move a lot. They just like stay on like a spot for like. I had one live there for like 4 or 5 months. It never moved, and then it just like died.
Yeah.
So,
But if they bite you, you're crook.
yeah.
or
Yeah,
you're-
you need to get
Oh.
anti venom.
yeah. I don't think redbacks can kill you. Like not an adult.
It's-
Maybe a kid. It could
I
probably-
saw some stat, and I think this must be skewed, right? But it said no Australian has died from a spider bite in like 20 years or 30 years or
don't
something.
believe that. Funnel web spider would kill people for sure.
Funnel webs are like very rare, right? They're like underground, sort of. Like
Yeah, but when they live in toilets, underneath toilets and stuff in Sydney.
I've never seen a funnel web before.
Putrid looking things. Yuck.
Yeah,
They're disgusting.
Grillape's like, well, I'm not going to Australia.
Yeah, spiders are not my thing, bro. I also don't like
you work
toads
with these
too much.
giant animals that can like rip your arms off and stuff, right?
Yeah, I know. I recently just got rid of my fear of toads, but
Oh yeah.
That's
No,
funny.
yeah, I had to get rid of it because I was actually doing these educational shows last year. Last year was it with well, actually probably 2 years now. I don't even remember. Time flies, but I was working with Exotics, but like starting from small to bigger, scorpion, toad. I was basically hands-on
What?
showing kids all these things,
Wow,
like
crazy.
so the kids will interact for birthday parties or whatever.
So
I
you
was
said
doing
like
that.
a scorpion? You hold a scorpion?
Yeah, so I'll take out a scorpion. The kids can hold it too because they're all well behaved. All the animals that I will work
Scorpions
with.
freak me out, man. It must be because of
Yeah, I
Mortal
know,
Kombat.
but
I've
scorpion.
held scorpions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're cool. So the scorpion, then it'll be the toad, and then I'll take out. I forgot the order. I think the alligator. I'll take an alligator out. It's like a 4-foot alligator.
Yeah,
Four,
right.
4 foot. And then like let the kids take a picture because he likes to hug. Like he can hug you and stuff, so the kids can take a picture of the hug. And then there will be like an owl. I'll take out an owl, and then a fox.
So tell me, you were a
And then
teacher
I just
at
kind
one
of go with
point
the
with
list,
kids?
huh?
You were a teacher?
I used to teach kids, but like it was for it was a program in college for
okay.
there was like kind of like a scholarship program where you do something for this, you can go to teach kids, and it's called the America Reads program. So any kids that's being retained that's not doing so well,
Okay.
they sit down in a circle or however you want to set the
So
tutoring session.
you got all the troubled kids basically. You just straighten them out.
Yeah, and I brought their grades up. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, first graders was my specialty.
Wow. Okay. So quite young.
Yeah. I just stuck with it.
And now you're educating kids about animals.
Well, I was educating kids about animals. Not just work with dogs because it's fun. Like dogs are cool too. But I do
man.
like working with exotic stuff.
Wow, you got a
but
very
I think
interesting life
dogs
story.
are just something that I think dogs are something that we just don't deserve. Honestly, they're just so great.
I
If
love
that makes
dogs.
any sense.
Yeah.
So I do want to be part of their life too, and I feel like I haven't since I had the opportunity and privilege working with exotics. I never really worked as much with dogs, so I just want 2 dogs now.
You know what's crazy? When I was younger, I don't know why, I kept finding dogs I had to like help. There was like I literally had a this is when I was early 20s. I had a dog walk up the driveway and into my house. Like a big, huge, like staffy dog.
Happened to me too. I think it was either a Doberman Pinscher or a Rottweiler. I forgot which one.
Obviously your energy is very nice for the dog to be attracted to like walk into your house is crazy.
Yeah.
Like and I had a party on and like
I was
20
afraid
people like,
of
is this
dogs
your
at
dog?
the time. Yeah, that time I was a kid, so like that thing was massive. So I ran into my room, but my dad walked it out.
Yeah, no, this dog was lost though, so we kept it for like a whole week, and it was like it was a mother. It was like, well, it was not a mother, but it was a female. It was like pregnant. So we found the owner. They're on Facebook. Like we managed to track down the owner. And what happened is he was away on holiday, and his cousin, whatever, was looking after the dog, and didn't look after it properly, and it got out. So, but that's happened to me. Like I've rescued and picked up. I don't know. I reckon over 10, 15 dogs, which is quite a few that have like got loose.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I've gone into like mainly pit bull cases, which I have found their homes, thankfully. I one time was random, dude. Like I was supposed to go to my friend's sister's wedding at the time, and I went to visit them for a second earlier before it, and I took my truck towards the back, which is a dead end, but I was like, let me just go towards that and make the full turnaround instead of making the 3-point here. I found an abandoned dog there with the food, but he's not eating because no one's taking care of him. He's just anxious. So I found him a home the same night. Thankfully.
Wow, nice.
On the way to the wedding, which was still on the way towards the wedding, towards Miami Gardens, which is more north. So it was. I just had to get ready and just get there.
You were the courier, the messenger.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. I can't forget that day because it's like if I didn't turn that day, the dog would have been stuck there for how long?
Yeah, dogs are very like I don't know, very loving, very pure.
Yeah, that's what sucks, man. That's why I do my part for them too. That's basically why I kind of shifted towards them this time in my life.
Yeah, nice.
You're a good man. That's for sure.
It's exciting. All right, so back to SPX. Is there any news we've missed? Hoodish, do you feel like there's any? So May 9th, I believe, is the Amsterdam event. That's only a few months away now.
Are you guys going to it?
Yeah. No. Yeah, not likely. Maybe
cool if I could.
Yeah.
Never say never, I guess, but probably not.
Yeah, got it.
Well, I want to actually throw one in Melbourne in like July. I want to do an event here in Melbourne in July. So it gives us a few months to organize it.
I think we need to do something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll start organizing soon. Hoodish, you help me organize it. We'll do it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keen. Very keen. I think
Yeah.
an Aussie meetup would be good, but only if we can get like good numbers.
We need at least 15.
Holy
I
shit,
think.
we're gonna have like an event every month. Like fucking
Yeah.
A, dude.
Yeah, it'd be
Like in
cool because
June,
we do
July.
Amsterdam, US, and Australia each month.
Jordan, we need 30 people, man. 30.
I don't know if
30.
we don't even have 30 in our Aussie group in X. We got like we got 20.
But we can. There are people I know who
I know some too, but I
aren't in
don't
chat.
know if they're going to be willing to go to a meetup. Like,
how many went to Miami?
it was about 80, I think.
I think it was like 40.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's 40 direct.
I don't know the exact number, dude. I'm telling you, like I was like fucking on autopilot doing it. Just making sure things are getting done. I'm just happy they showed up.
Yeah,
you know. So yeah. But Ilya actually helped me.
If
with
we
a
get
lot of
20, I think that'd be enough footage to make it worthwhile. We'll just get like we'll just buy out like a room, just a single. We don't need like a giant area.
Yeah. That's
room. I'll deck it out with
just run
chairs,
a poll,
table,
bro, and you know, just kind of
food.
confirm, create a list, and go from there. You know, and if you feel like if you see a nice group, you know, then you can determine what size room you want. If there's nothing crazy, then just create a meetup spot, you know, and go from there.
What do you think would be better, Sydney or Melbourne?
I just think Melbourne because I'm here and I can help organize it more. And I do know a lot of people in Melbourne. And you're in Adelaide, so you can drive to Melbourne pretty easily. But you have to fly to Sydney.
Drive doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to think where everyone else would be.
I think
I reckon
central. Yeah.
we can do this. Yeah, we can organize something in the back.
Well, I know Drew's in Melbourne as well, and I know some other Aeons. I reckon we can get at least 10 just in Melbourne.
I think Brayon's in Queensland, but he said he'd come. And then there's a couple of people I know who would come who aren't.
I think I already had picked out a date. I think it was like July 11th or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Saturday.
Plenty of time. That's cool.
July 11th or 18th. One of those.
Okay.
I think July 11th sounds good. 1-1. The ones that are gateways. Think out like ones are like a walkway.
Book it off, Grillape. Book it off.
You're gonna come to Australia as well?
I gotta squeeze all this in my schedule. Yeah, it sounds
the thing
good.
is, if SPX popped by then, yeah, I guess you don't really want to sell your SPX anyway. But if it's popped and done 200x, maybe you can sell a little and come to Australia.
I might just sell my Ethereum before I consider that. But yeah, I should have enough Ethereum too by then.
Nice.
Lots going on. It's good. It is good. Yeah.
And yeah, South Carolina. What was the date on that one?
It was. I think it was June 27th. Yeah, I think it was June 27th, and that's Amsterdam's May 9th, I believe. Yeah.
Just double checking the date. Yeah, 27th of June. That's right, Saturday.
Now I think Chad said yesterday they've nearly got enough donations.
Yeah.
Nearly.
It was like after 3 days, I think he's almost done.
Yeah.
He's got $750 left to go. But I think it was mostly two big donors that donated most of it.
Yeah, okay. Right. I'm gonna send some today. I'll get in contact with him. Okay.
Yeah, I already said Chad. I'm sending some in a couple of weeks. So.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, it's nice to help out everywhere we can.
Yeah, agree. I think so. Especially like I was saying before, like there's other ways to invest than just buying coins. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
Investing in the coin.
Buy some of these cards, guys. Get the cards. I love these cards. I actually just refilled my wallet today with four more because I was empty. They go so quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people I've onboarded with these because I don't track, like if it's random people, I don't get the numbers. I don't track it. But I'd say like 50% of them are more buying or at least it's in their head and they're going to buy later.
Will it fit in the back of a phone, my iPhone cover?
Yeah, I should.
Yes, it will. Because one of the guys that I gave it to, 2 weeks later, it's still in the back of his phone.
Yeah, because I don't carry a wallet, man. I just put my phone in my pocket and that's it. Cool. All right, I'll get some because I've been talking to a lot more people lately about it. I think that's kind of a cool way.
Great. It's a 100 pack. Anyway, it'll last a while.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Cool. If you give me out 2 a day, it'll last you like basically two months.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
All righty.
Anything else in your minds, boys, or is that it?
I think that's it. Let me do some plugging. Hang on. Let me do some plugging. I'm gonna try and because I have monthly fees for the merch store, and need to hit my quotas, guys. Buy some merch. Buy some merch. That hat is really cool, by the way. Do you see one of the ladies got the hat? That hat with the flip the stock market on the side from my store.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember which Aeon it was now, but one of the Aeons, she put it up.
Yeah, I'm an
online.
Aeon or something. That's a term along those terms.
Yeah, she put a photo up of her wearing the hat.
Yeah, I call her Mama Aeon. I know her from Instagram.
So I missed it. Yeah,
I call her Mama Aeon because she's a mother too.
Mama Aeon. Yeah, Mama Aeon. Yeah, there's so many Aeons, and let's see. No, I'm not going to bother using that one today. Oh, yeah.
What's
Thanks so
pretty
much,
cool
guys,
is
for
like
watching.
we all know each other, dude. Like, I mean, at least I do. Like, I kind of know a lot of the Aeons that actually have been
Man,
part of the community.
There's hundreds. It's actually thousands, but we'll just say hundreds.
Yeah, but like there's hundreds of people you just know because they're there. And that's super cool. Like
well,
the
they
one
show up
you
every
just said,
day for like
already
2
know who
years.
she is. Like you mentioned that. It's interesting. Find me Bitcoiners, I know each other.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I reckon if you put 100 PFPs up, I'll tell you who that is pretty accurately.
There's actually a game that I played with Seb. I don't know if you saw it, the SPX games. I actually won because it was like named the Aeon through the profile picture.
Yeah, I did. I watched that. It was cool. Yeah, you smoked him though. No one even got a point against you in that almost.
I'm not the greatest at remembering all the names.
Too quick. What's that?
I'm not the greatest at remembering people's names, but like when it's people like I interact with on the weekly, daily to weekly, it's not too bad.
It's just a profile picture. For some reason, I just know them. Like just makes sense.
Especially if they've put the girl on, especially easy. I'll tell you who it is.
Yeah,
cool,
easy. There's only 3,333 of them. I know exactly which one you're looking at by that point.
I agree.
I will tell you. Yeah, it was Rachel Messina.
No.
There you go. Yeah. She's got that cap.
That's her name. Yeah, that's her name. Yeah.
Yeah, she said she loves it, and you can see the writing on the side there. It says "Flip the stock market." So
fine, Jordan. I'll buy one.
I'm trying to get rid of it. How do I get rid of it? I know I'm stuck now. Sponsored
by SPX6900gear.com.
It pretty much is, guys. It really is. Because there's fees for Restream, there's fees for the store, the domain, and there's fees for everything. So I've also got SPX6900 MaxiAeon.com as a domain for my artist for Spotify, YouTube Music, and all those for the music, the Aeon power. I need to I'm gonna use some AI tools to vibe code a whole website for it, so it'll have like every single album and track and everything will be there with all the links to all the different places you can listen to it, because it's not just on Spotify, YouTube Music. It's also on Tidal, it's on DZ, it's on like Pandora, it's on like there's like 50 platforms.
What about the SPX meme generator? Is that been still getting used?
Yeah, that's still running. I mean, I've been using it. I don't know how many other people are using it.
Great.
I haven't advertised it too much because it does use credits. Like it costs money to lots of people use it. Mostly only because of the generation feature it has, where it uses Nano Banana to do modifying the image.
Okay.
So like if I can actually turn that feature off, so it'll just have the logo and an image, which is very simple. If you just do logo and image, it costs me nothing.
Gotcha.
But when you cost the image generator, that's where it starts to actually add up.
Right.
So if I really advertise the crap out of that, I'd probably start paying a decent amount of money each month for it.
Gotcha. Right. Cool.
But,
cool.
Still running. Yeah, thanks so much for coming on Grillape today. Like it's been a fun show. We've been all around the world, conversation. And it's good hearing your story, man. It's really good to find out how you found SPX and all about your experience with the chimps, the great apes, and all the animals.
Yeah, they're honestly a lesson to get me here, to be honest. So if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would know how to persist forever.
Yeah. I mean, animals do persist, right? Like they persist as much as they can. But animals are very interesting because, like, for instance, when a lion catches, say, a deer or whatever, it'll roll over. It's like, okay, I'm done, and it knows when to give up.
Yeah, it wants to just submit.
Yeah,
correct.
But otherwise, if it hasn't been caught, it knows it'll just keep going. It'll keep running. Right? They keep persisting. So basically, if you're caught in the jaws of SPX 1600, go grab a bag. not financial advice. Right. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll chuck on the outro. Stay for the outro. And Grillape, if you want to stay, we can chat afterwards for a little bit. If you've got to go, that's all good.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's I might step out for a second to grab it's Ramadan, so I'm gonna just break my fast now in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, sure.
So I might just do that real quick, but we can chat after. It's cool.
Yes, this goes for about 2 minutes anyway. All right, see you guys next show. Anything you want to say, Hoodish?
Nah, I'm cooked, man. Like I said, I'm crook. I don't feel well.
No, we're good. All right, take care, guys. Bye.
All right.
SPX6900 SPX go Aeons. DC